Hello guys, how are you doing? I'm doing very well. Today I was not really in the mood to do something After Effects, animation, no. Today is a relaxing day. So I've decided to talk about the experience I had while following the illustration for motion course, which I have taken about 1 year ago at the School of Motion. Schoolofmotion.com is, I think it's the best place to learn motion design, but they don't only teach you motion design, After Effects, Cinema 4D, but they also teach you how to design things. That is, they have many courses from the basics to advanced levels for design and illustration. And illustration for motion, I think it's one of the best courses you can have out there for learning illustration. I'm not sponsored in any way by School of Motion. I'm just really enthusiastic by their courses. I've been following them for, I don't know, 4 or 5 years now, from my first After Effects Kickstarter bootcamp. I don't remember the exact name, but whatever. And so I've taken many courses for After Effects, Photoshop, design, illustration. You will really enjoy this course, I think. If you are a motion designer, I mean, you are an animator and you want to learn something more about illustration. I mean, the process of illustration, the thing that you normally don't do because somebody else is doing the design, but you want to learn this. So this is a great starting point to learn illustration, the concept, the mood boards, the storyboards, and then the design frames that you should after that hand over to the animator. I think you also would enjoy this course if you're already an experienced illustrator, because in this course Sarah Beth Morgan will teach you also how to structure the elements in Photoshop so that they can be easily used by the animator. I strongly advise you to use a drawing tablet for this course, because you are going to draw all along the course. So I think at the beginning of the course you will have 1 or 2 lessons describing which are the best drawing tablets to follow the course. I think there was somebody who did this course with an iPad, but I'm using my Intuos Wacom Intuos Pro L or XL. Well, it's quite pretty big, my drawing tablet, and it was great. If you have a Wacom Cintiq, it's gonna even be better, maybe, I think. But you don't really need an expensive drawing tablet. I mean, there are many out there that started from 50 euros on. Yeah. But let me walk you through some of the work that you will do during the illustration course. It's going to be very, very interesting. Because why? Because you will normally be given a script, so how it will happen in the real world. So an agency might come to you and give you the script, and you should start illustrating the story. So from the script you will think of a mood board to set the mood of your design. Then you will start sketching, and then with the sketching you will create a storyboard with all the different frames, and then you will refine the different sketches to arrive to the final design boards. Here you can see a mind map, which is something that Sarah Beth will ask you to do. So starting from the initial concept, you will have to work on ideas, and it's a mind process to find some nice ideas to then be able to create a good design. You will work with different styles. You will learn something new for sure. We will Sarah Beth will teach you the basis of a perspective. Maybe you already know, but yeah, that's it. You will see how easy it is to simplify the object to their essentials, so that they can be put into an illustration. For instance, let me show you some of the work. For instance, this there was a task that we had to do. It was to draw our desk. So you see, this is really stylized to a very high level. So these are my two monitors. This is my drawing table, my mouse, my keyboard, some plants. You see, this very stylized, and you see it's taken to the essentials. This is what I mean, what I wanted to do, my goal. Another example, you see this for instance is the storyboard that I have created for one of the exercises. So you see, you have normally you would have a voiceover here, and then you will draw something. You will describe the action. So the action is mainly for the animator afterwards, so that he knows what to do with the design. And then you will refine. You see the different frames to the final design. For instance, this is a more advanced storyboard. Here you have some design frames with the transitions between each one. So for instance, here you have the curtains closed, TV can be seen behind, and then curtains open showing the sofa in a flattened perspective. Then you will see the zoom on TV, and then another transition to change in perspective, and then final frame. This is something that you will do a lot during this course. Some of the frames, so you see, this is the final frame for for this. You see, this the first frame is this is the final design frame. Another example of another exercise that we have to do is this one. This one. You see, it's you're gonna have a lot of fun, I think, with this kind of illustration. You see, different types, different styles, until the final exercise where you will have to create a pretty it's a pretty big project that you have 2 or 3 weeks to work on. You will have the voiceover, and you will have to design, to do the whole process from the mood board, sketch, storyboard, design boards. So I have put a link that is based on my website here. I will put the link below. You see, these are this is, for instance, the initial storyboard with the sketches, with the voiceovers and the actions. I've used the storyboarder to put this on one page. Storyboarder is a nice application that allows you to draw. But yeah, normally what I do is to do the drawing in Photoshop. And anyway, Photoshop is the software used during the course. So you will become proficient in Photoshop. Sarah Beth will give you very good tips to work in Photoshop. Honestly, personally, I never used the drawing tablet in Photoshop before, because I didn't use it. Yeah, but after the course, I feel really like I could not do anything without my drawing tablet in Photoshop. You really spend hours and hours on your drawing tablet. Drawing things in Photoshop. You will become really good in that, and that's something that I'm really thankful to School of Motion to give me this skill. It's really great. So, and then you see, these are the final boards that I came out for this final project. Yeah, you can watch all of them. I put finally all the frames in the final storyboarders for nice presentation. This is what you would normally give to the to animator afterwards. Not really this or this plus the all the Photoshop files with all the layers correctly structured so that they can be easily animated at at the end. And then after that, you will listen to podcasts, interviews every week. You will meet some new interesting illustrator in the industry, and that's normal stuff in School of Motion courses. You will have assigned a teacher's assistant. So normally, I don't know if you have ever followed one of the courses of School of Motion. You will have a teacher, which is Sarah Beth Morgan, which she will teach you the things that you will see a lot of videos from her, and then you will be assigned a teaching assistant, which will be the one who will help you with the exercises. So you will have every week 2 or 3 exercises to work on. You will submit them and you will have feedback normally 1, 2, 3 days from the teaching assistant. You will have an exchange, a continuous exchange, and the course is about 3 months long. You will really be in contact on a daily basis with your teaching assistant. You will also have some forum on to get in contact with the other students. That's normal stuff for all the School of Motion's courses. So I hope I met your questions, your curiosity. Let me know if you have any question. I'll try to answer below. If you want to have more reviews or tutorials, just subscribe to my channel if you like, as many others have already done, and see you next time.